Hey everyone, just wanted to make a clarification video as we received so many emails yesterday. My inbox has not stopped from yesterday. So, just to clarify, we received lots of emails saying, does this email have anything to do with Ormus liquid minerals? No, it has nothing to do with liquid Ormus minerals. They're completely fine, okay? The quality is perfect because we make it ourselves. We know how we're doing it, and it's perfect. Like it hasn't been affected, the liquid minerals. Okay, so we received various types of emails yesterday. Most of them were so lovely, so encouraging, and just I felt so much love. And very few percentage of those emails were very nasty and very mean. I didn't mean this to happen. I understand it's my business. It's at the end of the day, the problem of the chemist falls on our shoulders, and I'm trying to rectify this. And a lot of businesses, they don't care to rectify. They don't care about their customers as much, as you probably know. But I am a different kind of person. I do not like having issues. I can't sleep at night if I have conflict with people. So I try to solve this issue, and I thought it was such a generous offer to, offer this discount to people. But some of the people were very nasty, and they sent emails and said they're never gonna use the products, and which made me really sad, because I know that the new recipe is so good, and I'm just sad that they won't have that opportunity and chance to actually try it out again. Like I refunded their money, and but yeah, it just makes me really sad that people some people don't want to give us a second chance. But most of the emails were absolutely lovely. There was a concern, is it dangerous because of the separation? No, it's not dangerous. If you literally just shake the jar and everything just gets mixed again, it's completely fine. So no issues. The biggest problem is that, let's say our base cream, right? The base macadamia base cream was made by this chemist, right? It has, let's say, 12 ingredients. Every single ingredient has to have exact specific percentage that needs to be used in the recipe. For example, let's say the thickener. If the thickener is 1.5% of the total 100% amount, right? The 12 ingredients they have to come to 100%. So if there's one thickener, let's say it's 1.5% in the recipe, if we change this amount and make it to 1.6, that's it. Ormus will say, I don't want to mix with you anymore. It's so volatile. Ormus is just very difficult to work with. But if you find the perfect recipe that you can mix and be happy with that recipe, don't touch. Don't touch it. And he kept messing up all the time. He kept putting more thickener, and it was too thick for the Ormus to be happy in the mixture. So it just kept separating, because you need to have a bit of a thinner recipe, right? Because Ormus is minerals from the ocean, they're very thin. So the recipe has to be thin so that Ormus feels happy in the mixture. If it's too thick, it just wants to separate. And this chemist just kept not keeping the ratio of the ingredients correct. That was the problem. Like, there is no issue with danger, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna keep separating all the time. You just have to keep shaking so that everything mixes together. Now with the new recipe, it won't happen again. So interesting thing is that we kind of knew what ingredients he was, well, we had to know all the ingredients that he was using, so we knew the kind of the amounts of the ingredients that he was using in it, but we didn't know how to make it, and the process, you know, of making this base cream. And when we purchased the business from Natalie, who was the owner, she told us, I don't have the IP. It doesn't belong to me. The recipe is not mine. And we always were so scared that something would happen, because we don't have the recipe. We cannot continue making this beautiful skincare range. And I literally purchased this skincare company for the PM cream. Okay, it's my favorite cream in the whole entire world. So I was so sad. I thought, if anything happens, I can never be able to make my PM cream. My mom is obsessed with it as well. So and this happened. I was absolutely devastated, because I thought, that's it, we lost the business, we lost my beautiful skincare range. And then we decided that I don't give up. I'm a type of person, if you know me, you know that I persevere, and I try to figure something out. If something happens, if a problem occurs, instead of giving up, I'm like, okay, what's the solution of this problem? So we thought, you know what, we're gonna try to reverse engineer this product, the base cream, and see if we can do this. And someone in Australia said they can actually make this happen. And we're like, okay, well, here are the ingredients that should be in this base cream. Could you please reverse engineer? And they said, well, we need a sample. And I was like, oh no, I don't think I'll have a good sample, because this is like 2023, right? He sent this terrible base cream. And I was like, oh no, how are we going to provide them a sample that they can look at it and be able to reverse engineer and make sure that the thickness is the same and everything is the same? So I was freaking out, because I didn't have any more products left at home, because it has been so long, right? And I thought, what are we going to do? How can we reverse engineer this product if we don't have a product to reverse engineer it from? And then I remembered, I was like, wait a second, I'm sure I have a little sample of the PM face cream left in my son's nappy bag. So then I went and found the nappy bag, and surely in the side pocket, I put my hand in there and I pulled out, and there was this little PM cream left in a tiny little 20-gram sample. So I opened it, and this was like 5 years old. Okay, I kept it there for my hands, to moisturize my hands, and I forgot about it until that time. And I opened it up and I smelled it. It was perfect. After 5 years, there was nothing wrong with this cream. And I was like, yes, this is the original recipe. When he was doing this properly, this cream should have been this good. And anyway, so I found this sample, and this was my, like, the most precious thing for me at that time. And we went and met with this new chemist. They had a pretty big facility. It was beautiful. We were very happy with them. And they looked at it and they said, yep, we can do this. And I was like, okay, well, let's do this. And indeed, after a few months of trial and error, they finally figured out how to make this perfectly. And they also, we sent our ormers and everything. They mixed it together. They did lots of testing, to make sure that the almost was stable, was not separating. All the oils were stable as well with this new recipe. It was absolutely perfect. So I didn't want to rush it. I was like waiting. This time I did not want to rush, because this recipe, now that they figured out this recipe, now this belongs to me. This is my recipe, and as soon as the business is very, very, very successful, I can actually do this in-house, buy all this fancy equipment to try to do this myself. And I'll also do my degree as well to become a formulating chemist, so I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm very excited, very, very excited. And yeah, so after many, many years now, this is our business now. This truly belongs, the recipe truly belongs to us, so we can make sure it's consistent, the quality is consistent. So I can promise you that you're not going to be seeing all these different variations. One time the product is sent, it's bad, next time it's really good, and then it's bad again, and it's really good. No, it's going to be consistent the whole way through. And by the way, the recipe, the business could not afford to pay, it's not as big. It could not afford to pay for all this new formulation and new testings and all of that stuff. It literally came from our pocket, our family savings. So I believe in this business this much, and I told hubby, I said, I truly believe that the products are absolutely fantastic. And I said, I'm happy to invest from our savings to get this going again, because I don't want to see this business collapse and close down. So yeah, that's that. So that was a massive financial burden on our family to get this going again, because I didn't want people to lose their favorite skincare products, including me. So some people contacted and they said they're not going to use our products again. And I mean, it's sad. I always give people second chances, and I of course refunded their money, and I sent an email and said, I hope you can change your mind one day and try, because the new products, they are very good. We also added a special ingredient in it, which is macadamia wax. It changes the game, makes the cream so nice. The consistency is not that runny. Sometimes when he would make it, it'll be way too runny. So it's not going to happen again, because we have this beautiful macadamia wax in it now. And it also will help the shelf life as well. It's going to last for much longer because of this ingredient in it. So, and this ingredient is extremely expensive, and I'm happy to make sure that we have quality ingredients in it. It's going to increase the cost for me drastically to produce each jar, but I'm happy, because I know that people will appreciate it. People who understand quality, they will try and they will see what a superior product we have come up with. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm really sorry again for any inconvenience, and thank you all for these beautiful emails. People contacted and said, I haven't even purchased skincare products, but this is such a generous gesture, and thank you for appreciating. Thank you to all of those ones who understand and appreciate, because again, we're a small business. This is going to be a massive financial burden on our business, and we're happy to cop it, because at the end of the day, it was my business. It's my responsibility to make sure that I rectify this issue. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful week. Okay, bye bye.